Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I'm over my local ball field. We have another new little brushless beginner drone. This is made by ylrc and it's called the E88 EVO. So I will pop it out here, show you guys. Tiny drone. Got a little bit wrote down here on it, guys. So it comes in at 120 grams. That's your takeoff weight with the battery in it. Now the camera is only 480p and it's adjustable by hand. There is no motor and use of the transmitter with this. We have optical flow, which is also 480p. 1508 brushless motors, I believe that's what it said. Yeah, 1508. So we have, along with the optical flow, we have altitude hold. One key takeoff and landing. RC range is 150 meters. I believe the FPV range is only around 80 meters. We'll see here. See how it is anyway. Battery is a 3.7 volt, 1800 milliamp, and it gives us about 7 to 10 minute flight time. Now it's a little breezy here today, guys, and it said up to 19 kilometer an hour gusts. That's why I chose the ball field to do this, because these trees will block most of this wind. The ad also stated that we have waypoints, point of interest. I know it does the 360 flips, but the other two I'm not quite sure. And they usually don't work when I try and test those on these little brushless drones. And this is what the market is being flooded with now, guys. You see these little flyers, you're getting brushless motors on them now, which is quite better than brushed. But watch what you're buying, because some of them just do not have any amount of power at all. As you guys have seen, the last couple of these that I bought, they were pretty useless. So we'll see how this one is anyway. My little flight in the yard yesterday wasn't too bad. It was about the same amount of wind, and it seemed to do okay. So that being said, I will set this up, guys, and we'll catch you right back. Okay, guys, we are started up here. Let's bind the drone up and down on the transmitter. We will then go in and connect to the Wi-Fi. It is called Flow Wi-Fi 7F6B3. So we'll connect to that. I'm going to start a screen recording. Now there's no SD card. This will save the video to the phone. So that's why I'm going to do a screen recording anyway. And the app is called KYUFO. We will enter that. Hit allow, hit start. And okay, we should now be good. So let's start recording on it. And let's see if the takeoff button works. Push that, and yes, there we go. Okay, so drone is in the air. Pretty stable considering. Get it up a little bit there. Considering it's a little windy, guys. That's its first speed setting, which is pretty terrible. So number two is not bringing the drone any closer. And we'll go to third rate. So yeah, this one is pretty underpowered too. It didn't seem so bad yesterday being in my yard. Said okay to that, just let it save to my photos. Turn it around, let you guys see me here anyway. So you can see what that 480p camera is like. Now I'm not touching it, I'm just leaving the drone sit there. And it seems okay. I mean, the wind is blowing this direction, but the drone's not moving back. Actually, it's blowing this direction, sorry. But the drone is staying there. It's not coming this way any further. It's just if I start to fly this way and then try and turn around and come back, it has a pretty hard to... Actually, wind is blowing this direction. It's kind of hard to tell here in the trees because it's hitting me both ways now and then. But I just got a gust come this way. So it's not bad. It does fly pretty decent. So that's why I've got the GoPro on my head here too, guys, to let you guys see everything here. But I've got to keep it in the third rate here to keep the drone moving. It's having a hard time there now, so you know, it is quite underpowered. It's barely wanting to move forward. So you're going to have a nice calm day to fly this. And like I said, today is not the calmest of a day. It's pretty breezy with 19 km/h gusts. I'll try and bring it back this way now. It's coming. It's pretty touchy on the controls, guys. Pretty touchy. So I'm not going to attempt the trajectory or anything. It doesn't usually work anyway on these type of drones. Doesn't work for me when I try them anyway. We will just fly this out here. So we should get anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes flight time. So that's full stick forward, and we're in the third speed rate. So it's not very fast. But for the price of this, guys, it was only like 30 bucks. Maybe 32. So it's a great little starter drone, and you're not going to break the bank if you do wreck it or lose it. The optical flow does work pretty good. I'll leave the drone go, and it's holding its position there. Bring it down a little bit in case my GoPro on my head here isn't really capturing it. So there you go, guys. Not touching anything. It's not bad. I'll bring it over in front of this camera just so you guys can see, because I'm not sure which one I'm going to end up sticking with. I will probably use a little bit of both. And there we go. Actually bring it in front of the camera and let go. So not too bad. That optical flow does work good. The altitude hold, you can see it's holding its altitude. It's not bobbing. It stopped recording here for some reason. So let's actually get a photo. Right about there, snap a photo. There, took its photo. We will press record again. So I would like to show you guys the 480p recording that it's going to save to the phone. Now I have the camera just slightly tipped down, and I mean very slightly. That's full stick forward, and I can feel a breeze hitting us now. There's a gust picking up. That drone is barely moving forward. Maybe I'll land it here, guys, and straighten that camera out. Oh, give me 1 second here. It's really fighting, trying to come backwards. And hit land. There we go. So I will just straighten this camera up completely all the way. Actually, it kind of tips up slightly. So we'll set it back down, and I'm going to recalibrate there. There we go. It should be now recalibrated, and let's try and take off again. Okay. Camera's much better there, facing up. Now you guys can actually see everything. Let's try a flip here, guys. Push the flip button, and oh, it's not wanting to do a flip. Battery must be down quite a bit here. So let's try it again. Push the flip button, and no, doesn't want to flip. Well, try one more time. Nope, doesn't want to flip. So we'll have to try with the next battery. I probably got this one pretty close to being run out. That's usually why. Yeah, it's landing on its own here. So that battery is toast. We will power the drone off. I'll pop the second battery in. Okay guys, so we have the second battery in. I'm just connecting back to the Wi-Fi. There we go. We still have the screen recording going. And back to the KF UFO app. Hit start. We have our FPV feed. Let's take off here again. Actually, sorry, I forgot to calibrate the gyro. So light stopped flashing. We should be good now. Let's take off. There we go. Let's put it right in its third speed rate. And you can see how that wind pushed that drone back, and it's really fighting to come back now. So let's try the 360 flip. And no, it does not want to flip. Nope, the flip button does not work. Weird, guys. The lights are constantly flashing in the front there. But, oh well. That right there is why I didn't want to try the trajectory flight or anything. That's really having a hard time flying forward right now. There we go. The gust stopped and it's starting to move again. And it's in its third speed setting. So this is the only thing I do not like about these new little brushless drones, is they really have no power. And watch how quick you're flying it, because it does get a little uncontrollable. So you can see I'm holding full stick forward, and that drone is just barely moving. It's really trying to fight that wind. It's probably 10 meters up there. Bringing it down closer to the ground, and there we go, it's starting to move forward. Let's try recording again on the drone. It's saying saving there. Let's try record again. It's not wanting to record. So there are a few little problems here with this little drone. But it does fly pretty good. I have to give it that. Possibly because of the speed setting that it wouldn't flip. No. And I got to bring it back. Putting it into the first speed setting, it was traveling down the field on me. So I'm just starting to bring it back. We're going to land this and end this video, guys. At least you guys get to see what this flies like and the price range of it. I mean, it'd be a good Christmas gift or something. You know, a birthday gift for a child that wants to start getting into this hobby. Starter drone, way to learn. That's all I can say about it, guys. It is what it is. That's the way these are. Most of these are very underpowered. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. Make sure your notifications are on, and until the next one, peace and out.